Calorimeter, we have seen that a thermometer is used to measure the temperature of an object. A calorimeter is used to measure the heat content of an object. Using this equipment, we can measure the heat produced or absorbed in a physical or chemical process. A calorimeter is shown in figure. Similar to a thermos flask, a calorimeter has two vessels, an inner and an outer one. This way, no heat can be transferred from the inner to the outer vessel or from the outer to the inner vessel. Thus, the inner vessel is thermally isolated from the surroundings. The inner vessel is made of copper. A thermometer for measuring the temperature and a stirrer for stirring the liquid in the calorimeter are fitted in it. Water at a fixed temperature is placed inside the calorimeter. This means that the temperature of the inner vessel and that of the water in it are the same. When a hot object is placed in water, heat is exchanged between the hot object, water and the calorimeter, and all three reach the same temperature. As the calorimeter is thermally isolated from the surroundings, the total heat lost by the hot object is equal to the total heat absorbed by the calorimeter and water inside it. Similarly, if we put a cold object in the calorimeter, the cold object will receive heat from the water and its temperature will increase, while water and calorimeter will lose heat and the temperature will decrease. Suppose the mass of the inner vessel in the calorimeter is mc and its initial temperature is Ti, and the mass of the water in the calorimeter is mw, the temperature of water will also be Ti. Suppose we place an object of mass m0 and temperature T0 in the calorimeter. If T0 is higher than Ti, the object will give away heat to the calorimeter and water. Soon the temperature of all three will become the same. Let us call this final temperature Tf. The total heat given away by the object Cq dash will be equal to the sum of the heat gained by the calorimeter Cqc dash and by the water Cqw dash. We can write this as Qo equal to Qc plus Qw. This is the equation number 4. As seen above, Qo, Qc and Qw depend on mass, specific heat and change in temperature delta T. If the specific heats of the material of calorimeter, water and the object are C, Cw and Co respectively, we can write using formula 3. Qo equal to Mo into delta To into Co. Delta To equal to To minus Ti. Qw is equal to Mw into delta Tw into Cw. Delta Tw is equal to Tf minus T. Qc equal to Mc into delta Tc into Cc. Delta Tc equal to Tf minus Ti equal to delta Tw. Using equation 4, Mo into delta To into Co equal to Mw into delta Tw into Cw plus Mc into delta Tc into Cc. That is the equation 5. We can measure all the masses and temperatures. If we know the specific heats of the material of the calorimeter, that is copper, and that of water, we can calculate the value of the specific heat of the object using formula 5. We will learn this in more details in higher standards.